Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the week ahead. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on from our beautiful Scorpios. If you guys are returning subscribers, I did change out the setup, the angle. If you guys like this, let me know in the comments below. Honestly, I just needed a change. I needed to switch up the energy. It was kind of feeling stagnant. I just needed to change it up. I had like one person saying like, did you get a pimple? Is that why you're hiding your face? It's like, no, I'm right here. I just wanted to change up the energy, y'all. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna, if I can shuffle, we're gonna pull some animal oracle messages. See what's going on. We got the sea serpent slipping right out. Spirit energy coming through. This week ahead, you may be feeling a lot more sensitive than usual, feeling a little bit more in your feelings, you know, needing to just allow your emotions to flow easily, honoring all of them, even the ones that make you feel uncomfortable. You know, you might be feeling a little bit more blue, a little bit more sad, a little bit just more sensitive, and that is perfectly okay. And to just embrace it instead of trying to swallow it or hold it in or suppress it. Or pretend that you're okay. You don't always have to be okay, Scorpio. It's okay to not always be okay, right? And so just honor your emotions. So there might even be some sort of cycle going on here. You're becoming aware of like a cycle. Maybe you're noticing like your emotions are really going like up and down. It's like, it's a bit intense, but it's okay. This is a very healing and nurturing energy. So I think the week ahead, Scorpio, you would really benefit from just some self-care, really taking the time out to nurture yourself and to make sure that you feel okay and, you know, take breaks when you need to, rest as much as you need, and it's gonna pass. So these emotions that you're feeling, Scorpio, it may be really intense. We do have lots of like 12th house energy going on, especially for my Scorpio risings, and the 12th house rules endings. It rules death and the unknown, the subconscious, the underworld, right? Because Pisces rules the 12th house. And so you guys are going through lots of massive change. Your birthday season's coming up and you're doing a lot of reflection and you're looking back at some things and you're going inward, and it feels a lot. It feels heavy, but we'll just see what else needs to come out. But that is the first card out. And literally, just as I split the deck, we have the frog in the middle, right? And the deer. Lots of green, healing kind of energy, the heart space. It's like the need to release, the need to feel your emotions, all right? Get grounded in your emotions. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. And messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Oh, the dragon, holy shit, and the cobra. So double spirit energy coming out. So yeah, the cycle that you've been on, this is part of your journey. Things are unfolding. Also the eyes, right? Your vision. Oops. Your vision, how you see, as well as your third eye, your intuition. So the sea serpent rules your sacral, and the dragon rules your solar plexus, okay? Just letting you guys know. And then the cobra. So major learning lessons this week. Are you guys going to be recognizing some things about yourself? Or I think you're going to be reflecting on experiences from your past or even recent past, and like looking at lessons that you've learned and how far you've come. And so there might even be learning opportunities coming up this week with the cobra, people that you bump into, opportunities to show what you know. So I really like that. The cobra is a very like teaching kind of energy. Give me a second. There's going to be opportunities for you to heal, for you to release, for you to, you know, even practicing skills or learning a new skill or taking up something new. This is also a very protective kind of energy around you, especially with Spirit coming out twice. There's only 7 of these cards throughout this entire deck, and so the fact that you guys have double Spirit energy, and then this card coming out is like, I totally feel like this nurturing, this protective energy around you, even just like energetically, like nothing can enter your space, nothing can enter your energetic space. And I feel like there are healing opportunities that are bringing change, especially to your life path. there's certain transitions going on this week that's going to lead to something much bigger. Even right now, even if it doesn't really seem too significant, there's something that's coming out of this. There's something that is helping you move to a specific place in your life, and it's like there's a bigger plan or there's a bigger picture. And I think that's been a message coming out for you guys for a while now. Just be mindful of coming off like a know-it-all or be too like ego-driven, right? You might think that you know everything and that you've learned all your lessons and that you're ready for something bigger, something grander, but it's just like there could be something that you still have yet to learn. So I just have to say that. And then at the bottom we had, the swan, the whale, and the spider. Interesting. Yeah, so lots of like lots of watery healing energy with the swan and the whale, like lots of reflective times, as well as this week is important you guys get into some sort of creative outlet, especially astrologically right now. There's a lot going on, and so there might even be a bit of restless energy at times, and so when you're feeling that way, it's so important to get into a creative project or some sort of like even physical project, right? So either go work out, go for a walk, a run, yoga, exercise of some sort, or get into some sort of creative project, or do both. Like I think that would really benefit you at times where you're feeling a bit on edge, where you're feeling a little bit moody, or a little bit sharper than usual, a little impatient too, right? The spider talks about impatience at times, right? Things are unfolding step by step by step by step. Every little like line in the web counts. If you cut one of them, it's going to affect the entire web. So it's just like to be patient with yourself on the journey that you've been on, and there's still so much that's yet to happen and unfold, and for you to learn and to grow, and to just kind of like embrace every single step of this journey. Okay, you are becoming a master at whatever that you wish to grow and succeed in, right? You're getting better every single day that passes by. I need water. So Scorpio, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to clarify each of these cards to get a little bit, get a little bit more detail as to like what is going on here. So let's take a look into the sea serpent for Scorpio, summarizing Venus. Give me a second. What's going on with my timer here? Okay. Tell me the sea serpent for Scorpio, summarizing Venus for the next 7 days. Tell me the sea serpent. It's like for some, maybe you've been finding yourself in a repetitive cycle and you think that you're over and done with it and that you learned the lesson, but yet you're still appearing in like this cycle and you're like, okay, when can this move on? When can I pass this? But it's like something here is still needing to be learned. Maybe you're ignoring it. Maybe it's right in front of you and you just haven't, let's just see. Time the sea serpent for Scorpio, summarizing Venus for the next 7 days. Time the sea serpent, please, for Scorpio. Time the sea serpent for Scorpio, summarizing Venus. Nine of Swords tried coming up, so you might be experiencing lots of like, again, that restless, anxious energy. Four of Swords and the High Priestess coming out. Yeah, so there's a lot of like internal reflection and healing. They need to pull away. They need to isolate yourself. Tell me the sea serpent. Three of Cups. Four of Wands. So we got 2 4s out here. Is there anything else for the sea serpent for Scorpio? 9 of Swords. So yeah, that was meant to come out. Clearly. That's wild. Okay, that's when you know, like, the tarot doesn't lie. It's like, if a card's meant to come out, it definitely will. So yeah, overall, clarifying the sea serpent. We also have the Queen of Cups, the World, and the 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, okay? I'm just gonna set this here. So overall, talking about the sea serpent. Okay? So there's like this cycle going on, and you're trying to figure out, why are you still in this situation, or why are you having a difficult time moving forward, moving onward? What is this anxiety about? What are these fears that are on your mind, and how can you break free from these? How can you push through? How can you overcome this, right? Your mind is kind of being your worst enemy at this moment, and you might be really struggling with your thoughts, your self-talk, how you communicate to yourself and even others. It just feels very overwhelming. And I think it's so important that you guys just get alone. Four of Swords and the High Priestess. Get in tune with your own energy. Take the time you need to rest, replenish your cup. Taking time to get in tune with your higher self. And there's that Four of Swords energy of like protection and feeling at peace and feeling at ease, right? So we go from the Nine of Swords to the Four of Swords, which is a huge like decrease. So we go from this stressful, scared energy to, okay, I'm at peace, Four of Swords. So there's some sort of change going on here, Scorpio, when you take the time to go inward and kind of calm the mind and like look at, you know, illusion versus reality here. Because our thoughts can really get the best of us. We can really get in our head and think of like all the worst case scenarios and like blow things out of proportion and make things seem a lot worse than they actually are. And so when you finally like take a step back to look at the bigger picture and also get in tune with what your gut is saying, what you are feeling deep down, you're like, okay, I know at the end of this, like I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna work out. I know what decisions I need to make, or I know like how I'm gonna get through this. And so like there's this ease that you start to feel. You're trusting yourself, you're trusting your guides, your angels, you're trusting that you're protected. And so this stress, this anxiety that you may feel at first is starting to ease. That's actually interesting, Scorpio. I was definitely feeling that last week. I'm Scorpio rising. And like just looking again at the astrological transits, there's a few signs that could have been experiencing that energy as of recently or in the near future, just based off like certain astrological transits. I don't know too much about it, but I was like, that's interesting that this kind of coming through. It's like, you know, kind of periods of stress and worry and anxiety, but then, you know, kind of returning to, okay, I need to stay grounded, I need to stay centered. And like, again, learning curve, learning opportunity here with the Cobra. It's like, you know, maybe in the past you really allowed yourself to get to those scary thoughts, and it was so hard to pull yourself out of it. And like now, you know, you may have your moments, of course, who doesn't, but you don't stay in it for too long. You're able to quickly redirect yourself and get back control over your thoughts and your minds and, you know, your emotions. You feel it, you talk about it, you embrace it, you let it out, and then you feel lighter and you're like, okay, like I don't feel as scared as I did yesterday. Or, you know, especially at nighttime, we feel so much more vulnerable at nighttime when all the boogeymen come out. And then daytime comes and, you know, it doesn't feel as scary anymore. So that could be also part of it. It's like you may find yourself getting much more stressed out in the middle of the night. You wake up, it's like 4 a.m, you're tossing and turning, then you think about all these scary things about what if this is gonna happen, and what would I do if this happens, and oh my god, and like thinking about all these things. Whew, it's like, it's intense, but you know, you're really getting a hold of yourself, Scorpio. So good job, because you know that can be really tough. Then we have the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. So this is about being around your loved ones, supportive energy, right? This is about being around your loved ones and supportive energy. And the sea serpent does talk about like a mother figure or grandmother, or like there's like this feminine energy who's very compassionate, very like nurturing. And then we have the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. So maybe you're getting around certain people who give you that kind of comfort. It's so important that you guys surround yourself with your comforts and those that you trust and those that uplift you and nurture you and like, you know, help refill your cup. Obviously, it's your job to take care of yourself and to make yourself happy and all of that, but also who you surround yourself with. Do you surround yourself with those that deplete your energy or refill your energy? It's so important of who you're surrounding yourself with. And if you feel drained or scared or anxious after spending your time with certain individuals, then that's a huge indicator that you may need to make some adjustments, okay? Surround yourself with like-minded people. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who heal you, who you trust and you feel at ease, at comfort with. So this week ahead, you might be reconnecting with those that you love, or having, you know, more time spent with family and loved ones and friends. And so the Four of Wands also is kind of like a celebratory energy, and the Three of Cups too. So maybe something this week, you're going to be celebrating something, right? Or maybe you're receiving some sort of good news or confirmation, or like, you know, maybe you're really, really worried, like maybe I'm not going to get the job, or maybe this, or, you know, I don't know, that's like the first thing that came to mind, but like really getting in your head about something, and then it turns out, oh my God, like this is great news, right? So you might be receiving some sort of positive news this week, and you're celebrating, and you are just feeling like at ease and having fun, and it just feels very lighthearted, this energy, completely opposite from that Nine of Swords. So it's kind of like beginning of the week, or maybe you're in this energy right now, or you were recently in it, and now you're kind of coming out of that after taking a moment to, you know, retract, get your shit together, take time to rest, replenish yourself, and kind of spend some time going inward, reconnecting to your intuition, you know, looking at the facts versus illusions. And now you're like, okay, I see things clearly. I'm able to enjoy where I'm at now. I'm not so much in my head, worried or concerned or impatient, stressed out. Now I'm able to just kind of be in the present and enjoy where I'm at. So that's kind of the energy I'm feeling from this. So very healing energy with that sea serpent. It's like, you know, good on you. That's a huge cycle for you to overcome, but that's kind of what's happening here. Now let's take a look into this dragon energy. Okay, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell me about the dragon for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for not October, I mean whenever you come across this, for this weekly reading. Tell me about the dragon for Scorpio for the next 7 days. Tell me about the dragon for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and this upcoming week. Tell me about the dragon for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. And the dragon, we have the Prince of Wands, so taking action, there's movement happening here. Excuse me. Kind of the dragon for Scorpio. We also have the King of Cups reverse. Okay, so there is still a little bit of this moodiness, or a bit of an imbalance in your emotions, which the sea serpent does talk about. Like in some areas, it's overflowing, it's almost too much, you can't control your emotions, and then in other areas, it's just like flat. It's nothing, it's a desert, you don't feel shit. So there might be a bit of an imbalance in your emotions as of right now, or this week ahead. That might be a bit of a struggle. Kind of the Seven of Swords. Be mindful of self-sabotage. We'll see if there's anything else that comes out of that. But let's pull some more cards for the dragon, for Scorpio. Somewhere nice. Oh, that card really just flew. Let me see. Fell on the ground. Fell on the ground. Five of Wands. So there's like this, there's this conflict going on here. Whether it's conflict in like your personal life, in relationships, whether this is internal Scorpio, or your emotions, you're going back and forth with your feelings. This cycle that I may be in. Two of Cups reversed. Maybe this is within a relationship. Okay. Times the dragon for Scorpio. Four of Cups tried coming out, but it didn't. Times the dragon. Thank you. We have the moon. Okay, so uncertainties, Scorpio energy. Eight of Cups, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. Hey, nice. Page of Cups. All right, so there's something new happening here. So let's take a look at this. So there is some sort, for some, this is going to apply for everybody. For some, maybe there was a fallout between you and another person, arguments, not seeing eye to eye. Maybe you feel as if you've been manipulated, or someone's like, let's say that you are arguing with someone and they're able to like manipulate the whole situation, almost kind of like gaslight you into thinking that you're the one in the wrong, right? And it's very confusing, and it's very just like, how the hell am I the bad guy? Oh, that is actually, with this Libra energy at play here, and with the planets, that's actually, I remember reading for the week ahead, and that's like a theme going on here. It's like trying not to like come off across as a bad guy. Like, I remember reading something about that. I was like, interesting. So yeah, it's almost like this week ahead, there could be tensions that are being heightened within relationships, and it's kind of like treading on ice, like thin ice or eggshells, right? It's like tiptoeing and not trying to step on anybody's toes. Yeah, it definitely feels like there's tension within some relationships. And also, Scorpio, with your energy coming through here, King of Cups reversed, there could be a bit of impatience regarding other people's feelings, or even towards yourself and how you feel. You might be getting impatient with like yourself or others. Like, there is a bit of moodiness, I won't lie. And then even with the moon out here, it's just like, you know, moons have their phases. We go from the full moon, we got that waxing moon, waning moon, you know, we got all these moon phases, right? And so maybe you're kind of going through phases in your emotions where some days you're happy, you're bright, you're loving, you're compassionate, and then other days you're moody and you're like, don't talk to me, like, you know. And so there is like this little bit of like tension, conflict, and I can see how that might brew in certain relationships in your life, or where there may be some tensions that's brewing and may even lead to potential arguments. So just be mindful of that as well for this week ahead, okay? Because I feel like things could escalate quite easily, especially if you're not aware of like the tone that you are speaking to others with, or vice versa. Like, others and their tone might really set you off. So just, I am kind of seeing that. And then with the Cobra that came out, this does talk about like learning opportunities and how people in your life might be teaching you certain lessons, or there's opportunities for you to like, again, like I said at the beginning of the reading, show what you know. So if someone's like testing your patience, or there's an argument coming up, this kind of is an opportunity to you. This is an opportunity for you to show like what you know. Have you shed your skin? Have you learned your lesson kind of energy? Okay. And then when it comes to yourself, there could be this internal battle that you're facing, or there's something that you could be conflicted about, or maybe self-sabotaging or getting in your own way. Maybe the lack of trusting your own intuition, feeling confused, feeling just like unsure about yourself, about even a relationship, again, because the Two of Cups did come out here for a reason. I am also kind of getting a bit of this impulsive energy, not really thinking, just reacting, okay? So be aware of that. Did I check the bottom of the deck? I don't think I did. We have the, oh yeah, right, the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands, Princess of Cups. So there's definitely new opportunities presenting themselves to you, Scorpio, whether it's this week ahead or, you know, near future. And it does look like some of you are making the decision to leave something behind. And look at the moon in this card. See, there's like these different moon phases going on here. You're going through different phases this week, I guess, right? Because the moon's always changing constantly, and so are you, Scorpio, right? Scorpio is known to go through massive change and transformation. But yeah, some of you might be choosing to walk away from something, or leaving even a relationship behind, especially if maybe some of you have recently found out someone did some fucked up shit behind your back, or betrayed you, or really disrespected you, hurt you, and maybe that's why we have this King of Cups reverse. Like, you're just over it, you're tired of being compassionate, you're tired of, you know, giving someone the benefit of the doubt, you're tired of just like, you know, tired of being treated like a punching bag. Like, some of you are just completely over that. Obviously different messages for different people, so use your discernment. But some of you are maybe making the decision to walk away from something that's just not serving you any longer, right? Again, learning lesson, opportunity for you to grow. So as you walk away, doors are opening up for you, Scorpio. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, or as you just create space for new things. Regarding your career, for sure, for those that have your own business, or starting up your business, or starting up, like, you know, an Instagram, an Etsy, a YouTube, like, you know, some of you might be considering starting something new up, and it looks pretty promising. It's going to earn you coin, and it's also something that you're very passionate about, and you're really, like, you're solid, and you're excited, and it's like you have the world in your hands. Whatever you wish to create, whatever you wish, it's yours. It's going to take time, it's going to take skill, it's going to take effort, but again, it's about you guys learning on this journey that you're on, and there's so much room for growth, okay? And you don't know everything, Scorpio. There's going to be lots of learning opportunities for you, but it's going to be positive. It's going to help you grow as a person and learn more about yourself, and, you know, things like that. So yeah, again, like, lots going on here for the week ahead. And let's take a look into Cobra. Oops. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle this backwards for a second, just because there's like this curve, so. Okay, let's look into Cobra. Oh, damn. So Luna. Woo. Alright, tell me Cobra for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Tell me about Cobra for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for for the week ahead. What's going on for Scorpio? Tell me about the Cobra for the next 7 days. Tell me that Cobra for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Tell me the Cobra. Ten of Swords reversed. So yeah, same kind of ending energy. For those that have recently walked away or you're making the decision to leave something behind, I see that's again coming up. Kind of the Cobra for Scorpio. We also have the Emperor coming out again. Aries energy. Forgot to mention we have Pisces. We have the Lovers. Gemini energy. That didn't come out for a reason. Oh, just kidding. That came out. And the Eight of Wands reverse came out. So there's... Okay. Five of Cups. Ooh. Yeah, so some of you have made the decision to leave something behind. Find the Cobra. The Sun as well as Strength. And at the bottom, Seven of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Princess of Cups. Okay, well, we're just going to stick with these. So we have Leo energy coming out twice here. Gemini, Aries, lots of fire energy coming through. So yeah, I think whoever I'm picking up on, it's like Ten of Swords reverse, Lovers, Five of Cups. Yeah, there is an ending within some sort of karmic relationship. There's a major loss here. Some of you feel like really heavy, really emotional, but this situation is happening for you to learn something important. You may not see it right now. You may not understand the full situation or why this happened, but down the line, when you look back at this, it's like this is happening for your character development. When I look at the dragon, because the dragon does talk about your life path and the journey that you've been on, it's like this ending, this betrayal, this breakup, this separation, whatever this is that you're currently going through, Scorpio, this is for your character development so that you can come out as the Emperor. Sheesh. Yeah, it's pretty intense. So yeah, that would make sense with that Two of Cups reversed, the Seven of Swords, the Moon, the Five of Wands. So basically, Scorpio, now that I kind of got the gist of your situation for whoever I'm picking up on, there was an ending between you and an individual, or you may be experiencing this week ahead, a fallout between you and an individual. Maybe you felt like as if you've been lied to, or someone was lying to you about their intentions, or someone's not trustworthy, right? But and at the end of the day, you feel betrayed. Yeah, like for some, this has already happened. With the Ten of Swords reverse, like this sometimes can indicate like this is over and done with. This has already happened here. And now you're dealing with like the aftermath, right? Feeling at loss. It's not a loss, Scorpio. It's a gain. You may just not see it right now, but down the line, you are going to be getting to a really awesome place. You just may not see it fully. You just don't see the bigger picture right now. So Eight of Wands reverse. So there's been blockages, or this talked about blocks between you and the individual that you had a separation with, right? And I think you're going to just be focusing a lot more on yourself and your path and your journey and just like overall healing. And that's going to require a lot of strength. I think you've gotten some sort of truth about someone, about a situation, and it is like a hard pill to swallow for some. Wow, that kind of, that did kind of take a turn. At first I didn't really see that, like a little bit, but like now it's like, this is what this reading's about. It's like there's some major ending here about like a partnership, a commitment, a karmic relationship, right? Even if you weren't like committed with the person, this doesn't even have to be romantic, but like there's definitely a lot of sadness, a lot of heaviness here with the Five of Cups. But yeah, putting an end to things, Eight of Wands reverse, like there's no more movement regarding this relationship, Scorpio. Okay, so what was that? So let me look at the front now. That's why it's so important that right now, as you're going through this ending, it's so important that you surround yourself with your loved ones and those that uplift you, those that support you, especially as you're going through such a heavy time, Scorpio, and experiencing a lot of stress and anxiety, wondering, did I make the right choice? there's a lot on your mind, Scorpio, and so you're gonna need to take it easy on yourself this week and moving forward, right? Healing and focusing on your inner peace, okay? Surrounding yourself with your loved ones and feeling support and being nurtured. Yeah, sheesh. Okay, I'm gonna grab a fairy message and see if anything else needs to come out. But so yeah, sheesh, Scorpio. Sending you guys all my love. It's gonna be okay. You'll get through this and you're gonna have a glow up 100%. Just look at it like this. You're going through major character development right now and you're gonna become the baddest bitch. Okay, Scorpio. Not to laugh. I know it can be pretty intense and emotional, but you'll get through this, I promise. Alright, so fairy messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Any fairy messages to wrap up this reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Any fairy messages, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Any fairy messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Alright, deck doesn't want to shuffle anymore. Yeah, damn, it's like stuck. Okay, there we go. Fairy messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Any fairy messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days? Oh, that's too many. Last card, Spirit. Any fairy messages? Thank you very much. We have... Oops. The fairy who was kissed by the pixies. This is all about spreading love and accepting love. It's about give and take. This talks about healing your heart and releasing pains and woundings from your past, as well as recent past for those that have recently gone through a major ending. And just being around your loved ones and those that support and nurture you. Kind of like that sea serpent-y, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands kind of energy like I was picking up on at the beginning of the reading. How important it is that you guys really just surround yourself with love and nurturing energy, as well as those that support and love you and uplift you. So that is this card, Scorpio. And I think I'm just going to leave it here. So pretty intense energy. Leaving behind something that just does not serve you. And... although you may not see the bigger picture right now, this is happening for a bigger reason. Major lessons being learned. You're undergoing character development. Cycles are coming to an end, or you're becoming aware of a certain cycle, as well as, doing a lot of healing and trying to bring your emotions back into balance. It's important you surround yourself with your loved ones and those that support you and love you, as well as you needing to give yourself that love and support that you deserve. And yeah, that's basically what I got for this weekly reading. Of course, it's not going to resonate with everybody. So I'm just going to leave it at there. If you guys are interested in following me over on my Instagram, it is at Jadestone Tarot. If this reading helped you or you found it insightful in any way or you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. As well, commenting helps me connect with your energy. And I'm going to let you guys go. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.